Good morning everyone. So it's day 4. We're now traveling back west along the south coast. We're driving away from the largest glacier in Europe. In Icelandic we say Vatnajökull. It's a reference to the many lakes on top of the glacier caused by the geothermal heat from the volcanoes that lie underneath. So we're driving away from this glacier. We're going to be driving for about 2 hours west towards another glacier. This is the 4th largest glacier in Iceland. It's called Mýrdalsjökull. And it basically means the Marsh Valley Glacier. And we're going to be going on a glacier hike there. And we're going to see not just the glacier but ice caves within the glacier. And then following that, we're going to be touring along further west to the south coast. We're going to be exploring the black sand beach, which in Icelandic is called Reynisfjara. We're going to be seeing some waterfalls, including Systrafoss and Seljalandsfoss. The last one is the waterfall you can walk behind. And then we make some other smaller stops along the way, some surprise stops. So it's a packed day.
Yeah, very packed. Property like this with a waterfall in the back. That would be me. I'll feed it through my koi pond. Wind is very strong. It's blowing that water around. Look at that. With a beautiful waterfall behind your house. It's like, how lucky is that? It's like beautiful.
Nestled in the quaint village of Kirkjubæjarklaustur in South Iceland is a hidden gem, Systrafoss, or Sisters Falls. This picturesque waterfall is unique for its twin streams that flow side by side, cascading down nearly 70 meters from the cliffs above. The water originates from Systravatn, or Sister's Lake, perched high in the mountains.
Where it broke.
Yeah.
This boulder here.
Fits like right in there.
Oh, wait, no, up there. All the way up there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
This thing came tumbling down?
Yeah. From the top.
Both the lake and the waterfall are named in honor of a Benedictine convent that once stood in this village, dating back to 1186. The word sister means sisters, a nod to the nuns who lived and served here until the Reformation in 1550. Systrafoss is easy to reach, just off Iceland's famous Ring Road. And if you're up for a bit of a hike, there's a trail that leads from the base of the falls all the way up to the lake, offering sweeping views of the countryside. Kirkjubæjarklaustur is more than just a stop on the map. It's a peaceful village filled with nature, history, and legend. And it's the perfect base to explore nearby wonders like the Laki Craters, Elja Canyon, and Vatnajökull National Park.
gate guard, and to pass you must answer my riddles 3.
How funny.
Just off Iceland's Ring Road lies one of the most jaw-dropping natural wonders in the country. This winding, moss-covered canyon stretches about 2 kilometers long and plunges nearly 100 meters deep. It's the kind of place that looks like it was plucked straight out of a fantasy novel. But this epic landscape wasn't created overnight. In fact, it took millions of years to form. Back during the last ice age, powerful glaciers covered this area. As the climate began to warm, the glaciers melted, sending massive amounts of water rushing through the land. That glacial meltwater carved its way through soft volcanic rock, a mix of palagonite and lava flows, gradually cutting deeper and deeper into the earth. The result? This dramatic canyon we're looking at today. Even though the Fjadra River now quietly winds through the canyon, it was once a raging torrent that sculpted these towering cliffs and twisted passageways. Fjadrarglufur became world famous when it was featured in Justin Bieber's I'll Show You music video. And since then, it's become a must-see for photographers, hikers, and nature lovers.
Piece of ice just broke off and went sliding down. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love it.
Actually, the water at the bottom is so clear.
Yeah.
And I love all like the little pillory, like the pillaring of the stone.
Yeah.
It's very pretty, and it's a very different type of stone than we have in a lot of America. Like you can tell that this isn't landscape that I'm used to seeing, and it's nice to see different nature. I love nature.
Yeah. They look like flying buttresses on a church or something. Those pillars. They look like they're supporting the walls on the side. Look at that water flowing down there. It's a thing of beauty.
You know we don't play, stay out the way. Check out this look on my face. I'll come save the day. Give me my cape, look at I'm flying away. Five star cream with a crop, go and make spot. Go and put the cherry on top. This one can't be stopped, giving them shock. It's really like that, don't believe me, just watch. Watch, 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 watch. Don't believe me, just watch.
Alright, so once again, welcome everyone. How are you feeling? Excited?
I'm
Good. I'm kind of excited. I was there already today, so I know it's very nice.
I'm jumping out of my skin.
So,
I'm so excited.
so welcome everyone to Beck. Welcome to the rainiest region in Iceland, South Coast, and welcome to the rainiest town of them all.
I'm really like that, don't believe me, just watch. Watch, 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 watch.
So now over here in front of us we have this like a sharp looking mountain, almost like a pyramid shape. This actually is the filming location for the movie Star Wars Rogue One. So if you have seen the movie, maybe you can try to recognize the place a little bit. Although the movie was filmed in summertime, so there was no snow around the area. But if you haven't seen the movie and you're curious how this place looks in the movie, good news for you is you just need to watch the first 5 minutes of the movie, because it was the opening scene that was filmed over here. So.
Crampons, the most important piece today. So how to put them on and how to use them, very simple. No right, no left, but there's a front and a rear of each, and the front of the crampon has 3 holes, or it's just saying front. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. You know what is most funny? People are laughing and then they still put them wrong direction on, and then I'm laughing. I'm the last one always laughing. So don't be one of those.
last stress.
Then of course, be sure these spikes are not facing upwards, because it works better with the spikes downwards. Upwards though, it's not wrong. This is called foot massage, but we're going for the grip mode today. So spikes facing downwards. And how to put them on, it's quite simple as well. I will demonstrate you with one of these beautiful blue one. So what you're going to do is you slide in your toe, so it's kind of like socks. So you slide in your toe, then make sure this is like center of your toe, not somewhere off, that's not good, but in center. Then you take the heel and pull it over, and then sometimes you have slack here, and that's not good as well. We want nice and firm, so you pull a little bit more on your heel, and that's how it's supposed to look, and then it's gonna work perfectly fine. Alright, so let's see what kind of feet we have.
These guys
I can see some big feet, and that's good. Big feet, better grip. So let's try these.
The glacier. To the cave. So here we go. Smelting glacier there. Wow, look at the melt up there. Water is just streaming down. Look at the side of it. That's pretty cool.
Here we go. I agree. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
About 0 degrees Celsius. Alright, so welcome to the entrance of our glacier. So this is actually a pretty good spot where we can chit-chat a little bit about what is happening around us, because it is more interesting to do a tour when you know what you're looking at, right? And just so you know, I'm originally from Latvia, from Riga, and I've been living here in Iceland for 11 years. So I have seen things, so don't worry. Alright, so welcome everyone, welcome to our glacier. So let's talk about the ice. Let's talk about the glaciers. Do you know how these glaciers came to be?
Wow, look how fast that thing is melting.
Yeah, today it's dripping like crazy. So now we can talk about caves. how caves came to be. Because some people sometimes come here, they see this tunnel, and then they are kind of being suspicious, thinking this is fake. Because first of all, it looks too round, and second of all, looking for the amount of water coming out of the tunnel, they're thinking this is not enough of water to carve tunnel in size of this. And in few things they're partially right, but they're definitely wrong. This is a natural cave.
Somewhere beneath the glaciers of Iceland, hidden within ancient layers of ice, are surreal, glowing caverns known as ice caves. These aren't your average caves. They're temporary, constantly changing, and carved by nature's rawest forces: fire, ice, and time. The most famous ice caves are found beneath Vatnajökull, Europe's largest glacier. Each summer, melting glacial water carves tunnels deep through the ice. Then, as winter sets in and the temperature drops, these paths freeze over again, leaving behind a stunning, frozen underworld. Inside, the ice glows in vivid shades of blue. That color? It's no filter. It comes from centuries of compressed snow that's become so dense it absorbs every color of light, except blue. Some caves last a full season. Others might vanish overnight. That's what makes them so magical. No two visits are ever the same.
What is that?
So everyone comes, touch a little bit in the same spot. Feel it's
The wound just melts away.
Yeah.
The ice. No, it's the battery. I forgot to charge the battery. It just keeps going on.
very cozy.
Yeah. I feel like a caver. This spot is tiny, man. There's like no room in here at all. Like I'm like 6'3", trying to squeeze in this little tiny crawl space. It's really cool though. All this ice. Alright, now I gotta figure out how to get back. Can I hold pass them right there?
Yeah.
Thanks.
There you go. You can go inside if you want in the chamber, it's fine.
Ooh. Wow.
They got plenty of fun. I'm getting paid by hour and I'm late.
You're like, even better.
It's a nice shape to the top. We're going this way? Your mom gets adventurous. Let me go watch it. What do you think?
I think it's freaking amazing. I think this is one of the more amazing experiences we've done. I think it's incredible, really incredible. I'm wowed by this, really wowed by it. The hike up and then what we're doing here, it's just incredible.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it's awesome.
If you're looking for an ice cave adventure, winter is the best time to go. Usually between November and March, when conditions are safest. The Katla Ice Cave, near the town of Vik, is one of the few that's accessible year-round. But here's the important part. Never go alone. These caves can shift or collapse without warning. Always explore with a licensed guide who knows the glacier, provides the right gear, and can safely lead you through this frozen maze.
Lucky for us, like Pam was saying, we have a very small group. Just 5 people, 6 including the guide. All the other groups that are coming in here, they got like 12, 15 people. It gets kind of crowded in those caves. Also, as a big group going up here, not everybody's paying attention. You don't get as much time, yeah. So, serendipity is our underlying rhythm that runs through the course of our everyday doings. I love that.
If you fall inside the water in the cave and let the water carry you out, this is the water slide you are taking.
If you fit, right?
Straight to the hospital at the finals, if you're lucky enough.
This is an amazing place.
Really spectacular.
It's like a small location, but a lot of things to see.
Yeah.
And it goes like all through here. More. Oh, this is very beautiful. Yeah. We can split and see that.
Yeah.
Wheel it out.
It's at the top.
I fucked it up. Oh yeah, here we go.
That's a good one.
This one. This is really nice. And that's the reason why these ones are like more black, as you can see on the top.
Yeah.
More transparent. Less ash here, quite a lot of it.
These ravens keep following us.
And they're very curious.
They're very smart.
Because we have been feeding them.
Everyone look away.
Look at the moon.
East. 1918 when Katla erupted, and the guide probably mentioned this.
1918, yeah.
Yeah, that it pushed the coastline at least a mile. That's the coastline.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was pushed. So basically, what you're looking at over there, a lot of that black sand came from Katla.
Wow.
That's what he was saying when we drove past it. He said that all came down with the water when Katla, yeah.
A mile.
At least a mile.
Mm-hmm. 1918. So how many years has that been?
So now that is 107, going on
Okay.
107 years.
So we overdue. Way overdue.
Way overdue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're waiting.
The hotspots moved on.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's the case.
I don't think the hotspots moves that far in 107 years.
Yeah.
If anything, it's moved there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He doesn't move that far.
That's what I mean. Like, it's
Yeah.
not, like directly under there anymore.
Yeah.
But there hasn't been any other volcanic stuff
On
that's-
the island?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bunch of huge. The hotspot you're talking about, the mantle plume.
Yeah.
It's still underneath the island. Yeah, it's in the more center southern part of the island.
Mm.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a geologist, but I would imagine even though it were off the coastline, it would still, push magma inland into
Yeah.
all of these systems.
Yeah.
Because we have over 30 systems that are very big and are that control over 100 volcanoes, individual volcanoes.
Yeah, it got cold.
Yeah, and we've only seen half of those systems erupt since man first came here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice little cemetery.
The cemetery belongs to that church? Not very many people die here, huh? They live forever.
People in the Middle Ages lived a long life.
Yeah.
Notice that there's a lot of sand on the
Yeah.
pavement here. That comes sometimes when the tide is really high, water washes in.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Couple of weeks ago, tide was really strong and waves were very big. So not only did the water coming to the parking lot, but it was washing a lot of these rocks here onto cars.
So that comes up pretty high.
Yeah. And the waves get particularly big here because the mountain being so close to the water, the bottom is very steep.
I see.
Very close. So the undercurrent is very strong.
Mm-hmm.
This beach is famous not just for its beauty, but because of how dangerous it is. They have taken a lot of people here, especially tourists.
Yeah. Especially Americans.
Now this is off the record.
That is f***ed up, man. That's really f***ed up. Oh. Wow, what happened there? Look what it did to that wall. Is that water eroding all that?
Yes. So what happened here? This is a result. Not the pillars in and of themselves are not a result of the water. eroding it away. It's rather the pillars were created because of a volcanic eruption where inside the volcano, or the amount of lava that came out, the rock at the core, which is this, was taking many years to cool down. As it is cooling down, both from the bottom and from the top, that cooling effect is trying to reach the core, and while it is doing that, it is creating these straight cracks in the rock.
That's what that is.
Yes, hexagonally shaped pillars. Essentially, nature's way of breaking a rock is by breaking it in hexagonal shapes.
Gotten dark, so this is a very good opportunity to close out this vlog. As usual, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here with us as I watch this guy run away with his tripod. Almost got swept out to sea. Thank you for watching, guys. Please don't like.
If you made it this far in the video, we love you more than the rest of our subscribers, but shh, don't tell them that.
Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you can be notified every time we drop a new video. And it's been a lovely day. It's been a pleasure being with you. And we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.